Hello, my beautiful people and handsome people. You are welcome to Kes Fashion Design. Hope you guys are having a great time. Greetings from me to you all out there. Today we are going to be making a mermaid gown, and we are using 5 meters of fabric. And this is the fabric. This is it. But we are going to use the lining to cut the lace later on. So please, if you are just seeing me for the first time, or if you are just seeing me for the first time, please consider me and do subscribe. This is Kes Peter Obayo J, and you are welcome to this very platform. If you are my host subscriber, thanks for always stopping by. God will richly bless you for me. Without you, this platform will not move forward. Like I will always say, I really do appreciate you all for your kind gesture towards me. So please, it's another brand new day that the Lord has made, and also we are making this very mermaid gown, like I said before. And the tools we need for it, we need the scissors, we need the tape, we need a ruler, we need a marker. I'm using marker, although it's dark, but I'm still the fabric is dark, but I'm going to use it. So just stay tuned as we do the cutting together. And the measurement that's required for it, we need a bust of 37, we need a under bust 29, we need waist measurement of 32, and we need the hip measurement of 41. It is a gown, but we are going to cut the down part of it, which is the skirt part of it. Then later we'll cut the upper part. We merge it together to form the gown. And the gown is going to have a side flead and around flead, a little flead. So that is it. Stay tuned. Let's do the magic together. So let's keep this aside. Let's keep this aside first. And the length we are going to be working it with, we need the length measurement of 60. The full down is going to be 60 meters of length. So we are starting with the waist. So let's just insert the waist measurement. Okay, this is it. Let me use my phone to hold that, so that this fabric is very light. Okay, so we are starting with the waist. The waist is 32. 32 divided by 4. You know, if you have been following me, if you have been following me truly, you would have known that you always fold any of your fabric before you cut. So I have already folded it, but not equal part, but I don't really want to waste the fabric. So now we are working with the waist 32. So we are taking 8 from it, because 32 divided by 4, it is 8, and here is 8, measure 8. Then we are putting 2 inches for sewing allowance. Then you mark. You mark there. Since it is gown, I'm going to add like 3 inches to it. I'm going to add 3 inches to it from the waist to the upper part, because if it is gown, if you sew it, if you don't add like 3 inches to it, after you have cut the upper part, and this marker, please behave well. After you have cut the upper part, then it will be short if you wear it. So that is why I normally add 3 inches to it whenever I am making my gown. So from this place, now you put your tape here, then you look for the hip. From this very point here to the hip is 10 inches, maximum 10 inches. And this is it. You mark. This marker, behave yourself. Oh. You mark. So after you have marked, let me make use of this blue chalk. Okay, this one is even more preferable. You mark that. So the hip, I don't know, the hip is going to start from 6 to 10. So let's insert the hip now. We are working with the hip measurement of 41. The half of it will be what? 10 and half. So this is 10 and half. Plus 2 inches sewing allowance, it will be what? 12 and half, and this is it. This is it. So from the waist, because the person I'm making this cloth for is not too she's not too tall, so I am using 17 inches for the knee length. 17 inches for the knee length. And this is it. So this is the knee length. The knee length, you are going to take what you have from the waist to the knee. And we have from the waist is what we make sure that is 8. Then when we add 2 inches to it, it will become what? 10. So the knee length is what? Is 10. It's 10. So you will minus 1 inches from it, and this is it. Yeah? This is it. Then make your curve. Make your curve. Are you seeing it? Hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Then you make your curve. Then comes your ruler. So just place your ruler like this. Then, because it is a mermaid gown, so you rule it down. And mind you guys, we are working with the measurement of 16 inches. 16 inches minus 17. Minus 17. It will fall in this place. It will fall here. And this is it. 17 inches is the half measurement of the blouse. That is why I am saying it's 17. So you rule it down. So where this is, that is it. So what you do now, you just cut it out. What you trace down, you do what? You cut it out. This is it. It's very simple as DIY. This one we are going to use it to cut the lace. So we are cutting the front. This is the front panel. So we use this one to cut the back panel, and we are going to add 1 inch sewing allowance to it because of the zipper allowance at the back. So the back and the front is not going to be equal. So let's keep this aside so that we can use it to cut the back side. Okay. This is the back side. Cutting the back side right away. Cutting the back side. This is it. So you're cutting, make sure you arrange it very properly. So this is the back side. That is what I'm cutting right now. So we are going to cut the back side, and I told you that the back side is going to be bigger than the frontal part with just 1 inches, and this is the 1 inches. I don't know whether you guys are seeing it. This is the 1 inches. This is the 1 inches different. Okay, then you cut. Because why this 1 inches is different? Because of the seam, because of the zip allowance. So it must be bigger than the frontal part. If you have been following me, you would have known that that is how it is. Especially any blouse that normally has blouse or skirt that normally has zip. The back side is always bigger than the front side. My son just woke up. He's sleeping before, so I just decided to tie him on the back. is that we are going to, all these ones that I've cut now, I'm going to use it to, I will transfer it to the lace fabric, which is this very lace fabric. Whatever I put down here now, I will transfer it here. So you notch for you to know the difference between the back and the front part. But I'm going to do that off camera for long, shorter video purposes. So I have finished tracing it. I finished tracing the lining to the main fabric, which is the lace. Look at it. This is what I did in off camera. What is here, that is what is here also. So, and this is the back panel. So what you do now is just for you to slant it. You slant it because it is the back panel. That is why I notch it to know the difference. So when you slant the lining, you slant the main fabric also, which is the lace fabric. Don't do this. So if you are a beginner, don't do this, because if you do that, you will go and spoil what you have already cut down. So don't rush while cutting it. It's because I'm used to it a little bit. That is why I'm just placing the scissors. So this is it. This is the back panel. Why this is the front panel. So we are going to cut the main blouse now. We are going to cut the main blouse. So hello everyone, I have finished joining the front panel. I have joined it with the lining, and this is it. Are you seeing it? I have sewn it. The lining, this is the lining that I cut, and this is the main lace. You know, I used the lace to trace the lining. Okay, I used the lining to trace the lace, I mean to say. So I have finished sewing it, and this is the front panel. You know, the back panel, we split it. I'm coming. So this is the front panel, and this is the back panel. This is the back panel. Are you seeing? You know, I split it. When I split it, then I created a space while making it, and this is it. Okay, I created a space for zipper allowance because I'm going to join the main blouse. I'm going to add the main blouse to it. So this is how it's going to look like. I finished joining the slant side that I slanted while cutting it. So I want to take it to the sewing machine. Then I will turn it like this. You turn like this. You turn it upside. You turn it lace to lace. The lace to the lace. Then make sure you turn it like this. Then after turning it, you just sew 1 inch down, 1 inch at the other side, down also, and your down part is ready. So let me take it to the sewing machine and do justice to that. So this is that slant side that I slanted the back into 2. So after slanting it, after finishing joining the lining, I join it together. I hold the 2 pieces of the lace and lining together, and I merge it together, and this is it. Are you seeing it? So let me take it to the sewing machine. Let me sew the both side.